Hi there and welcome to the Football Accelerator. It's fantastic that you have become an overseas client. It's really amazing that you've took a leap of faith and you really want help and support to try and become an emerging footballer. Now, the unique aspect of this is due to the fact you've become an overseas player, you're not in the UK, you're not in England, okay? You could be from anywhere around the world. So what we've got to do is try to hone in on what we can do with you, where you can go, okay? And it will start with finding out a lot more about you, okay? So as you will see, on becoming a client, you'll have paid your fee and you will have been sent the link to download your workbook, okay? Which is the Overseas Client Workbook, okay? Which lasts for around 4 weeks with the kind of primitive package of help, okay? If you turn to the first page, you will see week 1.1 is the self-assessment. Now this is really important now, really key, and this is your first kind of accountability practice really at the beginning of week 1. You need to include here, you know, full name, date of birth, height, weight, playing position, college or high school grades, and also the teams you've played for at both youth level and senior level. And it's also important that you include your best attributes and playing qualities, okay? Now when you've done this, you email this to your Football Accelerator consultant, which, you know, luckily for you will be me. So as the founder and the kind of architect behind the Football Accelerator, you will be able to work directly with me, okay? So you email all the information from your self-assessment to footballaccelerator@gmail.com, and I will pick that up and I will then log that and we'll be kind of off and running, okay? As you progress into week 1.2, it's about going live. It's about setting up your YouTube channel, setting up your Skype account, WhatsApp if you don't already have it, and also your Zoom conference calling application. So you need to set up some elements in week 1, which will be really handy as we progress through, okay? If you move on then to 1.3, a video module. Now this is where we'll introduce why video modules are important. They're very time saving. You can watch them in the comfort of your home, wherever you are, and you can take on board the information as you wish. So we will always use video modules throughout your kind of client package and throughout future packages that you might purchase, okay? So video modules, you get sent the link via email, you watch it and you take away the relevant information from it, okay? Week 1.4, now this is important, this is really important, okay? Get your food game right. This is where it starts now. This is where we start really trying to change what you're about and point you in the right direction. So this is kind of the top 10 nutritional rules for fueling emerging footballers. Now there is a bigger article about this on the Football Accelerator website under guides of becoming a pro up at the top of the homepage, okay? But here on this page in your workbook, you need to follow the 10 steps. You really need to think now hard about diet and nutrition. It will play a major role. It really will play a role in you becoming an emerging footballer. And with that said, what we need to do now is keep a food diary. So you will see on the next page that we include an example food diary. Now you may have a better food diary than this one, so you feel free to use you know, one of your own making. But we include breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, the calories you've took in on that day, water, how much water you've drank, and obviously the exercise you've done in that day. So food diary, I tell you what, really interesting as well. So not only will it help you become an emerging footballer, it'll be a really interesting thing to do because you'll realise whether you're doing things right or wrong in terms of food. So that would be week 1. So already week 1, we've had some video modules, some self-assessment, we're getting our food game right, and we're starting to lead down the right road to become an emerging footballer. Then you start going into the different units of each week. So you're talking, you know, week 2.1, creating your live football CV, which you will save to your YouTube channel, and this is where you start becoming visible now around the world, okay? And we start to help you. So all the information's in your workbook of what to include. Then we start to look at some research about the opportunities available to you where you live. Bearing in mind you could be anywhere right now, you know, Africa, Asia, in Europe, South America, North America, wherever you're from, we need to research the opportunities around you. What teams could you play for? What kind of the tiers of the football pyramid in your region? So there'll be some avenues to exploit. Some that'll be perfect for you, some that might be out of your reach, but at least between us, with your research and your workbook, we can start pointing you in the right direction, okay? And then obviously we'll end up trying to improve you as a footballer. So it'll be about being accountable, getting out and practicing, showing us you can do it, doing the training modules, filming yourself, doing the skills and drills practices that we include in this workbook. And that's where we start to see you as a player. Important that you film all this stuff. You will film some game content, which could be you in a 5-a-side match, you in a 11-a-side game or a training match. Anything that allows us just to see you in action is very beneficial at this point. So game footage of some description will be key. We also want you to interview a manager, a coach, get some feedback from an industry professional that could shed some light on you as a player and strengths and weaknesses. We will also include a live call with myself or one of the other Football Accelerator consultants. This will be done by one of your software that you set up in week 1, so maybe WhatsApp or Zoom or Skype, and we'll really have some dialogue. Now, we will also include a video module of how to come to England and play. So currently in the team I also manage, I'm the chairman of Manchester Central Football Club. We have about 10 different nationalities playing for us in the Manchester Football League, competitive football, so we're going to encourage you guys via the video modules and via the one-to-one calls to attempt to come to England to play competitive league football here in England, and maybe that's how you get spotted or scouted, or that's how you get a trial for a higher club. So we have the ability to bring you here to England, but it all starts and finishes with your 4-week workbook. You need to do this properly, professionally. You need to communicate with us via email. You need to watch the videos. You need to do everything asked of you, and we will promise to help you become an emerging footballer, and we'll see where it can take you. So look, you're a pioneer. It's fantastic that you've become an overseas client. We're really impressed so far by your commitment, and you get a promise from us now to help you, give you more knowledge, improve your awareness, and hopefully get you to England to play some football. Okay, so good luck. You carry on with the workbook now, stay in contact with the Football Accelerator, and we will speak to you soon.